Hello, dear learners. Welcome to the presentation of the English grammar course. My name is Professor Mamadou Kamara. I come from Gaston Berger University of Saint Louis, where I used to teach English grammar, and I'm teaching now British literature and civilization and literary theories, etc. So the course is entitled English noun and its determiners, and is divided into three sequences or three chapters if you want. The first sequence is entitled the English noun. The second, the determiners of the English noun, the example of personal pronouns. And the third and the last, the determiners of the English noun, example of the articles. Now we begin with sequence one, entitled the English noun. This sequence starts with a definition of the notion of noun. Noun is a word that we use when we want to refer to a person, an animal, a thing, an abstract notion, etc. Examples, when I say the dog, the tree, the wind, bread, intelligence, patience, etc. All these words are nouns. The noun is a notion that's different from that of name. Name, which is the word by which a person or a thing or an animal is known. In examples like, my name is, the name of this street is, etc. In French, we have one single term, le nom, which designate both the name and the noun. In English, we have two different notions, name and noun. The noun is mainly a grammatical term. Now, we move now to the number of the English noun, that is the singular and the plural of the English noun. As you know, the general rules in English consist in adding an S at the end of the singular noun to make the plural, like in dog, dogs, pet, pets. There is one problem here, is that of pronunciation. When I say dogs, the final s is referred to in grammar as an inflection. The final inflection s here is pronounced z, whereas when I say pets, it is pronounced s. Why this difference? To answer this question, we need to take a bit of phonetics to open a phonetical parenthesis to tell you that words like like s, z are referred to in phonetics as sibilant sounds. We have another special category of sibilant sounds that are called hashing sounds, like sh here. When I say my shoes, ch sound in church, for instance, or the j sound we have in words like judge. We have also another category of sounds referred to as voiced sounds. What does this mean? If we touch our throat just to feel the vocal cords, the corda vocal, to feel the vocal cords, when we produce some sounds, we notice that the vocal cords, they vibrate, vibration, they vibrate when I pronounce some sounds, and they do not vibrate when I pronounce other sounds. For instance, when I say the, my vocal cords vibrate. Likewise, when I pronounce consonant sounds like b, v, k, l, etc. And also, when I produce vowel sounds, e, u, e, a, r, etc., my vocal cords always vibrate. These consonants are called voiced sounds, the vibration of the vocal cords. In French, the consonne sonore. But for the other type of consonants, like t, p, f, s, k. I noticed that my vocal cords do not vibrate when I pronounce them. They are referred to in phonetics as voiceless sounds. In French, the consonant surt. So it is the difference between voiced and voiceless sounds that explains why dogs, where the final s is preceded by a voiced sound g, why the s inflection is pronounced z. In the same manner, the s which is at the end of, which just follows t, which itself is a voiceless sound, is pronounced. So this is the reason. Now so that's the rule of the plural of the regular plural of English nouns. That is the base plus the s. That is the root plus the s. So pets, pets, dogs. We have other examples here. Bags, words, because d is a voice sound. Bees, because here we have a vowel sound, and all vowel sounds are voiced sounds. I draw your attention to the fact that in phonetics, the spelling does not matter. The way the word is written doesn't matter. What matters is what we hear, the sound. So no matter how it ends, only the sound matters here. So B ends with a final E sound, so voiced. Cat, cats, tops, voiceless. Car, cars, vowel sound. Co, etc. So that's the end of the first part of the first sequence. Thank you very much for listening.